Now come on. Anybody else? It'll be nice if you start in English so that everybody understands. Come to the podium. So the click you need to catch is, don't suffer because somebody else was expecting you to be rich and abused you because you are not rich as they want you to be.
Hi all, pranams to Swamiji. So I do not have much to talk about my childhood life. I was born in a reasonably good family. Probably in that time it's also considered as one of the rich families. But then I have seen my father losing respect because he's not earning what he used to do or things like that. Then I also seen that my relationships are working in a way such that people wanted to get into some kind of relationship to me because of money. Then I've also seen when the finances come down, that people want to, I was not getting the respect what I used to get. So there was a confusion, even with the relationships. Or then I also seen that the people whom I hire for doing my work, maybe household work or anything, they used to exploit the situation.
Now you need to understand one thing. Their relationship is not with you when you had money. It was with your money. So when the money went away, the relationship went away. Don't create that as a one more engram in you as a hatred towards money. See, they wanted money. So they were relating only with that. They were not relating with you. They were relating with the golden ring which you are wearing, the golden chain which you are wearing, and the big car you are driving. When all those things went away, they also went away. So now, they going away should not create a fear or a hatred. See, for example, if you have hatred towards them, you will start thinking, oh, you fellows came for money to me, let me not have money at all. That is not the right engram. That's where your mind will end up. Oh, all you guys are cheating me for money. All you guys are running behind me for money. Let me not have money at all in my life. That is one of the biggest impediment you create unconsciously in your system. Understand? They came to you for money because they relate with money. That should not anyway affect you having or not having. Now, if you don't have, they are not there. That does not mean you should not have money at all in your life. Create wealth. Now, after creating wealth, be aware that who comes to relate with your money, who comes to relate with you. People who come to relate with you, you give them yourself and you have them in your life. People who come to relate with your money, and you also deal with them with money. That's it. You try to take away their money before they take away your money. That's it. See, that's what is business. See, when they come to you for business, do business with them. When they come to you for relationship, do relationship with them. Because somebody came to you for money and you expected relationship from them, when they went away because you don't have money, don't stop having money itself. Money is not the responsible here for your suffering. You expected wrong thing from a wrong person. He wanted only money from you. Why did you want relationship from him? Come on, be very clear. When he wanted money from you, say, all right, it is my mistake of expecting relationship from a man who is expecting only money from me. It is my wrong judgment, not the mistake of money or even his mistake. It is not even his mistake. You understand? So that no way needs to interfere as heaviness on you about money. Anybody else? Please come. You understand the wrong setup, the wrong understanding. So the click from this you need to learn is people who expect money from you, if you expect relationship from them, naturally you will be missing it. It will end up in a miserable way because you are going for a wrong bargain. It is neither their mistake nor money's mistake. Come on. Yes.
Nityanandam. Good evening, friends. I'm Karthik. Before that, it will take 2 minutes time. I need 2 minutes time of me to speak with you people. I'm not from a rich family or from a poor or a poverty family. I am from a middle class. Wherein I am from the coastal area of Kadalur. Whereas even though my father was started his life as a labor, he made us to study. I am the only kid of my family. He gave me all the support for my school level education. Whereas once I entered into my college first year, when I was doing my BBA, my father expired in a heart attack and we were let out alone, myself and my mom. And I started my life career working in the night and studying in the daytime. Whereas in the night time, I used to go to tea shops for washing the vessels. And second thing, I used to wash up the buses or whatever job I used to get. Once in the daytime, I enter into the college, I'll be seeing people are my colleagues, those who will be coming from the high class family and even from the low class family also. As I was into an private colleges, hope so you people you will understand what will be the semester fees, what will be the exam fees, and each and every note that I have to buy should be earned by myself. My father didn't kept anything savings for us or whatever it may be. So it gave me a bad image about money that only if we have money alone we can get anything in the world. And each and every moment or each and every second I started earning money. That was the only thing I had in my mind, which made me think a lot. And I started earning money. Once I completed my BBA and then I entered into my MBA with my own earnings. And once I completed my MBA, I was into the BPO field at first to start up my career. I hope so how the hi-fi life in BPO, you people will be knowing it very well. Once I entered into the BPO, my life and my career was been running smooth. A drastic change came over in my life that we were being totally affected by tsunami as we were from the coastal area and all my certificates got vanished. All my original certificates went off. And I had an idea to change over to some other company. Without certificate originals, nothing can be done. And I was left on the roadside without even a single job. I had my Xerox copies, whereas I had applied for my duplicate copy, even though none of the corporate sector was ready to accept it. It gave me a drastic change in my life, and the life that I lived once I had money in my hand, and without money, without work, without job or whatever it may be. But I was happy. I lived in the same way, whereas once I lost my dad. I started working back to my same life cycle, driving a car, cleaning a vehicle, or going to a motor shop, or whatever it may be. My life went on fine. And then the second change or the third change in my life entered. A company wherein I started myself with just an investment of 250 rupees alone. That was the only amount that I had in my pocket once I started my company with the name of Satyam Info Park. Whereas as of now, I have 3 branches. One at Madurai, and the second one at Tirunelveli, and the third one we are launching it in Salem. And once I entered into Salem by spiritual note, I'm not a devotee of our Nityananda God or to this trust or to this ashramam for more than 30 days. Within these 30 days, I had a great spiritual inheritance in myself, whereas it gave me all the power. It will take only 2 minutes time more. How I developed money in myself with that 200 rupees which I had as my investment. You know, there is a large number of candidates, those who are doing their final years are looking for their placement, who is ready to pay whatever amount they are needed to be. What is that? They need a job. Even you can pay them less, but they need a job. This made me to develop an idea that I collected 2,500 from each and every candidate whom I placed for my company, and which is the only investment of my company which has more than an asset of 4 lakh as of now. I don't have my original certificates in my hand. I don't have my certificates to prove that I have completed my MBA. But still, I am an MD of my company. From my childhood, I have an hearing in my ears, ever it used to be uttered. Let me say it in Tamil, as I am very much fluent in Tamil. எக்காரணம் கொண்டும் உன்னுடைய வாழ்க்கையில் உனக்கு தேவையான செலவுகளை நீ குறைக்கவே குறைக்காத. உன் செலவுக்கேற்ற மாதிரி உன்னுடைய வருமானத்தை அதிகமாக்கிறதுக்கு என்ன பண்ணணும் யோசி, அதுக்கு செயல்படு, அதுக்கு திட்டமிடுன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. In English, whatever the expenses you have for your life, don't ever see to that you are reducing your expenses, not even to a single percent. Be think that even if you have 100 rupees, see to that you are ready to spend 99 rupees, the last 1 rupee to go back to your place. Even if you are able to walk, you can spend that 1 rupee by getting 5 paise chocolates and you can walk. And see to that you should earn money for the what you are going to expend, not for what you want to live. Thank you.
Yes, great. You see, one thing I can share from his experience, one click I can share with you from his experience, the mental setup. He says that there was a time, his whole life was, let me make money, let me make money. You see, the main current trend, thought trend which you have, always works like a magnet and attracts right things around you. I can say in his life, he had that current, that main thought trend to have wealth. So simply the situations were attracted around his life and it just happened.
I have a small obligation with Guruji, is that everyone knows that we have a Vedic temple in Shiragapadi, which is a place in Tamil Nadu in Salem. Whereas we haven't constructed a temple for Anandeshwarar, whereas we have a shrine of our Guruji over there for 3 feet, wherein he will be sitting over there. Whereas our Anandeshwarar temple is not yet been started. I need the permission of glorious Guruji to start up the temple work at the earliest, so that I am myself ready to take over it and to construct the temple with my colleagues and with my devotee people over there. I hope so Guruji will be permitting this and blessing us with this favor to construct the temple.
Do it. Come on, anybody else has to share? Here I am getting a lot of message from international audience also, participants also. I'll first share some of these things, then I'll answer your questions, your sharings. Please go ahead.
Nityanandam, my conversation with money was always, is it sufficient for the food that is required for today? Is it okay for, can I live with the money that I am having? Can I live today without hunger? Always. It was not that my childhood was in hungry. No, my father was richest in my family. But still, whenever I wanted money to spend, they used to ask me, why do you want to spend? Are you not having food? It was always just the food. Even if I get 5 paisa, instead of a big chocolate, I would go for 5. Those days I used to get 1 paisa chocolates, peppermints. They used to peppermints. See, now I am having 5 peppermints with me. It was not 5 paisa 1 chocolate. It was always 5 peppermints for 5 paisa. It was always in numbers and just, is it filling my food needs? If that is there, that is all what is required. In fact, even after my kids, whenever they used to ask something, if it is food related things, that will be served first. That will be fulfilled first. Other things always later. This was my relationship with money. It is okay. It's all right. There is less money, fantastic. Are we not living? That is all what is required. Food is all what is required. But when my son demanded, I want to go for scuba diving, that is where I felt, oh God, there is more money required. Apart from that, till then I never worried. Scuba diving is a costly game. Okay, finally I fulfilled that also. That is different. But it was always food. Is it fulfilling? Can you live? That is all what is required.